Okay, so is it just me? Or do all men not care anymore about dating? Like, if you don't care, that's fine. Like, you don't want to date, that's not for you, you're still finding yourself. But don't be on the apps. Please, don't be on the apps. Like, what are you doing here?
Maybe some of those guys just don't want to date you. Just because the guy's on the apps doesn't mean they have to date you though.
So yeah, this guy reached out to me on the dating app. We actually matched a year ago. We did go on a date a year ago. Kind of forgot about it, but it just fizzled out. So he reached out again. I was like, hey, circle back. I like this. I didn't find anything wrong with you, so maybe timing wasn't good then. It can be good now. We chatted and chatted some more. I then was like, okay, I think you have my number. Like we've done this. Like let's get off the app. So then he texted me and he was like, oh, I do still have your number. How are you? Still chatting. I'm like, okay. Do you want to go on a date with me?
Nope.
Like, do you want to do this in person?
If he's not asking you, then why don't you just ask him to go on a date with you instead of making this video? It's not like she's traditional anyway, and she's interested in the guy.
Like, I don't need a pen pal. I don't. So asked him, I was like, hey, like, are you in town? Like, do you want to get together? Like, go on a date. He then says, yeah, I'm in town until Sunday. I could possibly hang out with you Friday. I can possibly hang out with you Friday.
Bruh.
Why are you even talking to me? Like, you don't want to date?
Nope.
You just want to say, hey, good to see you. Okay, we'll do this again in a year. I don't understand. Somebody, men, please. I'm accepting your comments to tell me what is happening. I have to spoon feed you to date me.
This is the thing. She didn't get her man in her 20s and now she's desperate. And as we know, the older they get, the more desperate they become.
And I'm not saying I'm great. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying, like, why is it so difficult for you to ask us, any of us, on a date? Or do you just not want to and you just need an ego boost?
A few moments later.
Men are trash, so maybe this is a sign. I'm done.
But wait! There's more!
Today I'm defeated. Defeated of the feeling of never being enough. Of feeling like I'm not the lucky one that gets to find love. And feeling unworthy of love.
Now she wants a man, and the fact that she's not getting the results that she would want to get, she's getting frustrated.
I'm 40 years old, and I feel like dating is 8 zillion times worse than like high school or like my 20s. And let me tell you something, dating in my 20s was a disaster. It was horrible. Men were awful. Boys were awful. And this is so much worse. It is so much worse. What happened to you guys between, 18 and 40?
It's always the guy's fault, even though they created the mess themselves.
Match with this guy on Hinge, and we have great conversation. We decide to meet up this weekend, and he sent me a message this morning basically confirming those plans. I did not have the time to respond before he proceeded to unmatch me. And nothing about the vibes, the conversation made me think that he would unmatch me. So I was so confused. I still am so confused. But the funny part is that my natural inclination was to go to Google and type in, why did he unmatch me? As if Google would tell me the answer, but it won't. So I'm still a little confused and salty.
The guy could have been interested, and then he found out that she had a TikTok profile. I don't know if that was the reason, but some guys are canceling on women because they have TikTok profiles. I mean, you don't want your business to be all over social media, and that's why those women are becoming more undateable.
But we're good.
Stop the cap!